Hello, and welcome to Sharing Our Cultures. This is the place where you get to meet amazing individuals who are contributing to the socio-cultural and economic development of Newfoundland and Labrador. Joining me today is Yao Antwi Adje, and he is the co-owner of 1949 Barbershop. Hello, and welcome to Sharing Our Cultures. And joining me today is one of the most successful entrepreneurs in Newfoundland and Labrador. He's Yao Antwi Adje. Welcome to Sharing Our Cultures, Yao.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yes, so first of all, I want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
For being, well, you were nominated, but then you were chosen to be one of CBC's Black Changemakers, and for the fantastic work that you've been doing in our community. So you are the co-owner of 1949 Barbershop. Tell us a bit about that. How did that come to be? And
Actually, 1949 Barbershop is, I would say it started with Gustavo and myself. But prior to that, there was the idea of having a community barbershop or a barbershop that focuses on immigrants. Was born out of this guy. His name is Promise. He started the whole thing, but he wasn't a barber, so it was hard to get along with it. So when Gustavo took over from him, I came in. And like the following year, I came from Toronto to Newfoundland just to pursue my master's degree. And then Gustavo sat with me, persuaded me to work with him. And I took that offer. He was kind of appealing. Gustavo he's the man.
Yes, we'll say the rest is history.
Yeah, exactly. So we just kept going. I came in and I just let him know my vision, what I want to do with the shop. If he's down to it, we all get involved, and then here we are. Now we have like a stable and a successful business running. Yeah.
Successful and growing. Here you not only have the one store at Torbay Road.
You know, when we started, we were on the Mary Meeting, May Avenue, very close to this place. And at some point when we decided to get like more barbers in, the space wasn't fitting for that. So we had a second spot at the Torbay Road Mall. And unfortunately, we couldn't get enough barbers to keep both shops going, so we had to close down the one that was on Mayor Avenue. And then along the way, we trained a lot of barbers. Some stayed, some didn't. And we managed to open the second location in the Village Mall, which is a little bigger than what we had in Torbay. So, oh, well and good. We're doing okay.
Oh, you're doing more than okay. You're doing a lot better for many people who were closing down, you know, since COVID.
I know COVID was like a tough time for small businesses, I should say. But thank God we weathered through the storm, and now I don't see the same issues, the same challenges that we faced like the past 2 years. Now everything seems stable. We hope it keeps going like this, and we will see where it takes us.
Right, yes, I hope it does as well. But your barbershop is more than a barbershop.
Oh, most definitely. And that is the idea behind having that space. It's for me, it's a microcosm of a community on its own, because of what we do there, the kind of like interactions that we have, the clientele base that we serve. It's more diverse, so we have people from all over the world coming through that small space there. So we deliberately decided to create that culture inside the shop, so that when people come there, they will be able to connect to immediate community, and then take it from there. So the barbershop in itself, it's a great space that I love to be every day. Yeah. We get the opportunity to meet people from all diversities, walks of life, like people, professionals, what have you. We get the opportunity to meet all, and we don't take that lightly. It's something that we're very proud and happy about.
Right. Yeah, because I know whenever I go by, there's a lineup of people waiting to go in. So what do you think has made it so popular, so successful? I mean,
I think it's more to do with the people that we have there as barbers. I call them my family, actually. Like, we have such a great team there that everybody you see in that space shows respect to, like, anybody that comes to that barbershop. And for me, that gives confidence to people who come in every now and then. And if you feel you belong to that space, then the probability that you will come back is high. And our retention rate has been it's good. Yeah. We get new people coming in every day just because of word of mouth. People go out and they speak well about the shop, their experience they had there, the music we play. Sometimes I bring African food there just for people to have a taste and all that. It's such a unique environment, and even the barbers themselves, we have barbers from different backgrounds, different countries, different continents. So as I speak with you now, we have, I'm from Ghana, of course, and Gustavo, my co-owner, is from Colombia. I have Eritrean, Sudan, I have Bahamas, I have Iran, Iraq, I have a Canadian. Like, just the workforce itself is so diverse, and I'm sure you know what diversity brings to a space like that. We try to learn from each other every day. It's such a beautiful space to work. Yeah.
It is, most definitely. If I could be a barber, I'll be working there. For sure, it's a little mini United Nations you've got going.
Exactly.
And I think opening up for conversations for people to come in and feel it's home. As you said, the co-workers or the barbers, they are like family to you. And it's like coming home when your clients come in. They're not really clients then, right? Yeah.
And the community that we find ourselves in, Newfoundland in particular, I'll talk about St. John's. The people here, maybe for me, but I think it's the general consensus, like, are really good. And they're always willing to help at every point in time when you face like difficulty. It's rare to see a barber having that close relationship with their clients to the point that you can call them anytime, not necessarily for a haircut, but to talk about like any issues in life. And I have clients reciprocating the same thing, giving me a call to talk about random issues. So it's such a unique place here in Newfoundland to have people like that. And when you get such opportunity, you cannot take that for granted. So we also try as much as we can to give back to the community any way that is possible. So that is, and I don't know, Gustavo, I don't know what to say about that guy. He's a unique individual. Like,
right. Oh, that's good. And I hear you have a pool table in the Village Mall.
Yeah, in Village Mall. Like when that barbershop, the idea of opening another one in the Village Mall came, we didn't have COVID, so we wanted to have that fun space where people can just come and hang out, not necessarily coming to have a haircut. But then COVID happened and that whole thing. So we have a pool table in the middle of like the shop. So you have people sitting having their haircuts and people in the middle also playing either like ping pong or pool, which is really fun. But like I said, COVID did not make us realize the full like intent why we put that there. But it's been fun. It's been very fun there.
Yeah. But I guess it's building up now since.
Oh yeah, right now, like I would say towards the last quarter of 2022, things began to normalize. Like people, like since they announced mask mandate, no more involved, like people are coming up more and more, and then it's beginning to come back where you have a lot of people sitting in that small space. Some just come to enjoy music, not the haircut. Some come to have conversations inside the barbershop. And because we have like these soccer teams as well, we try to get people involved in the community, in the sports that they love. So that's something that's working out very much. Yeah.
Well, it's definitely working out, and I know that your heart is for the community. I see in everything that you do.
Yes. Yeah. I should say I also benefited from same. Like when I came, I met people who didn't know me, but they opened their arms and they welcomed me here. And at this point, I feel it's like a responsibility that I have to also replicate same. So I try in many ways as I could just to also get myself involved in the community building, not like only for a certain group, but everybody. Yeah. So
okay.
I've been trying. I am serving on anti-racism working group.
Okay. All right. I'm going to let you hold that thought for a moment. We're going to take a short break, okay. And then we'll come back to that.
Right, thank you.
Sharing Our Cultures will be right back, and we'll find out more about what Yao is doing in the community. Welcome back to Sharing Our Cultures and my conversation with Yao. Now, when we finished off, you were talking about your participation in or your volunteer work with the Anti-Racism Committee. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, I saw like an ad, and when I look at it, they were calling for people to serve on that committee on voluntary basis. So I thought, why not? So I submitted my application and I got chosen. And we've been working since. We are now working on few stuff. We are not fully like into the main work, but we are trying to fashion out our frame of work and then other stuff that needs to be in place before we can kickstart. So, and I think that is one way that I can give back to the community, especially the minority groups. Yeah, so I took that opportunity, and I'm looking forward to get more involved in the things that we do. And also soccer teams. The barbershop actually has a soccer team.
Oh.
Yeah, 1949 Football Club.
Okay.
We've been involved in the league in St. John's, the men's league, for 3 years now. Yeah, so I we came up with that idea because in the barbershop, we get a lot of people coming in on daily basis, trying to find something to do, either any sports that they prefer. So we realized, like, my background and Gustavo's, that is the sport that we're very deep involved. So we try to create that space to get people more involved in the league. So we came up with a team, and now I think my team is the most diverse team, and also in terms of roster, we have the biggest number of players. Yeah. Okay. So that's working out. People are having fun, and they are getting to, like, I would say, integrate well into the society by having those opportunities. So that's very well.
Yeah. So how were you able to recruit members for the team?
In fact, that's the easier part for us because of the barbershop. Almost I would say almost every newcomer that comes to the city end up coming through one way or the other. Either they're coming with friends or they themselves are coming for a haircut. And we do have, like I mentioned before, we do have an open conversations in the barbershop. We talk about everything, and every time there's an element of sports happening there. And people come, they keep asking, oh, I am a footballer. How can I join a team? And before, we used to recommend them for other teams, but I would say about 90% of them didn't get a chance to play until, like, we said, okay, why not having our own team so that we can just get people more involved. And then we started that. The first season, we were we got out in the semi-finals, and then the second season we were first runner-up. So it wasn't like something that just came about. We are actually participating, and we are making our presence felt in the field of play, which is good. So the guys are loving it.
I can imagine soccer is a big thing for many.
Oh yeah, it's like St. John's. It's becoming such a huge sport. I know hockey and other sports, basketball in Canada is big. Soccer hasn't received that, like, prominence, but over time I think it's going to become a big thing here too. Now that Canada is expected to be co-hosting the World Cup, and our participation in the last World Cup, I think it's going to open doors for, like, soccer to get more, like, attention and develop. So it's good.
So how were you able to find somewhere to practice? Like, where do you practice this soccer?
Mostly what happens is in the winter we do practice indoors. Okay. It's a space that you have to pay and then have like an hour or an hour and a half practice. So we do that, and in the summer we have open areas around pitches and fields to just practice. But in the league, there are designated sports complexes where we play the league. It's very competitive, so that's something that is working out. And we have other companies that come in to support in terms of sponsorship and help everything that we're trying to do. It's been working out really good. I don't know if you, Phil Robbins, PR Group, they've been supporting the team since inception, and other companies too. Acme, now I think they changed the name, I don't really know. So there are companies that are on board helping to like build these sports, and it's kind of positive. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, congratulations. That's another big thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
Now, I know you've mentioned 1949. You know, your 1949 soccer team and 1949. So, where did this date come about?
Actually, the date, it was something that was discussed between Gustavo and myself, because when we took over the barbershop, it used to be called Rouge. Oh. But for me, I didn't like that name because it didn't make sense. Mm-hmm. It didn't have meaning, in my opinion. So we were trying to get something to replace that. And initially we were talking about different names, and Gustavo said, let's get numbers. Numbers are easy to remember. So we were thinking about 709. Okay. And when we checked, it had already been taken. So we came up with 1949, which is the Confederation date, the date of which Newfoundland became part of Canada. I said, why not? It's so resonating. So we checked, and the name was available. We just took it. And over time, like, it became known to everybody so quick. It's almost like a household name for like people. And it's been working out very well.
Yeah. That was a good choice, actually.
Thank you.
Because it has so much meaning for
exactly.
for the whole province. Yeah.
It actually gives you that identity, where we are and where we operate from, which is good. Yeah.
It's timeless. Yeah. So when you have clients come in and they are having conversation, is there any particular topic that, I know they talk about sports and soccer, anything else that they talk about, maybe any information about how they're integrating or any challenges they're having?
Seriously, like, we talk about almost everything. Talk about race, talk about jobs, talk everything. And there are, at times, some of the conversations become so awkward in environment like that, where you have diversity. You have the local people, white, black, Hispanic, whatever. And sometimes you can't help it. We just let people express how they feel. And what really stands out for me is how people feel about Newfoundland. Okay. Like, every newcomer that you talk to, what they don't miss is telling you how nice the people are. And that is very good. Even though in a rare cases you have people who will be complaining about having been racist against or this or that, discrimination and all that. But that's, like I said, in the rare cases. Most of the time, it's about positive impressions that people get in this community, and that is a very good thing. And also, we talk about lack of jobs, like why people keep moving out. And almost like everybody you talk to will tell you, especially the students, I moved because I didn't get a job after school, after my studies and that. So we talk about so many things there, and I'm sure it's something that the community can just focus on that and try to see if we can resolve issues about.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have a few minutes left, but I do want to talk about your new venture as an entrepreneur into cars.
Yeah, it's something that I've been doing. I did that back in Toronto even before I moved to Newfoundland. I was shipping used cars back home, and I kept doing that whilst in the barbershop as well. But now I have decided to have like a local company here and get involved in this exportation of used cars and sales as well. So I got a new place on Thorburn Road that I'm working it out.
Good.
Hopefully, in the few days coming, I'll be able to get it properly structured and kickstart. But in doing all this, I think the person that giving me the backing is my wife, and she's from here too, Julian. Yeah, she. If I can tell one difficult issue for me in getting myself involved in all this, it's finding the equilibrium, the balance, family and work, because I'm out almost all the time, and we have kids also. So for her to keep supporting me doing what I do and also help in raising our kids, I think I owe everything to her. And I'm very passionate about family. Family for me is everything. So I dream family, I sleep family, everything I do is family first. So I'm happy I was chosen, I'll say, by her.
To have you. Yes, she's an amazing wife, you know, and your children are just, you know, super.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciated you coming and spending the time here with us.
Pleasure.
We know we couldn't have Janine with you because she's with the children, but it's nice to have you, and thank you for recognizing, you know, her work in your life and in all the things you have achieved.
Thank you so much for having me. I really
welcome.
appreciate that.
You're very welcome. And Sharing Our Cultures will be right back. Thanks to Yo and to you for watching. Join us again next time for more amazing individuals who are making a difference in our community.